Okay, what were you saying, Shawn?
Hasim, he looked ready at the press conference.
He was big like a house.
He is. You know, look at the protocols that Jake is taking him to at this point. You know what I mean? How did Jake learn these little tricks? You know what I mean?
BJ Flores.
You gotta. There you go, BJ. That's great experience to have in your corner. You know, not somebody that was at the elite level in boxing, but somebody that clearly is very knowledgeable in the sport. Could give him knowledge in terms of how to make sure Hasim is not 100% on fight night. I do think that the rehydration protocol is going to be a problem. I think that the weight in itself is going to be a problem. And you can't help, especially when it's Hasim, to expect him to do big things. And, you know, it's funny because you got the boxing world that's ready to knock Jake Paul down. I'm not really ready to knock him down. But then you got the other side of the world that's like they don't understand, and they're so for Jake. You know, I think as long as he's in the ring, I want it to be a good fight. As long as he's in the ring, I do want him to be able to show that, you know, people can come from something else and box, and people can come from boxing and do something else. That's what I'm trying to prove to people now. You know what I mean? So I think in a lot of ways we've kind of flipped sides. But at the end of the day, again, you know, you go back and you take a look at it as Hasim Rahman Jr., you know, so we're always going to be rooting for him.
What did you make of the press conference, man? Hasim he went at him. He's playing his game, you know, that talking game.
Yeah.
What did you make of the press conference?
I like that Hasim, he seems to be like he has his mind made up on what he wants to do. He's very definitive in terms of what he is expecting from this fight. He's expecting to be the first guy to beat Jake Paul. He's expecting, you know, this to be a real boxing match. You know, I don't think that prior to this fight, there hasn't been a true boxing match that Jake Paul has been in. And, you know, Jake is, you know, hey, if I win, you do this, you do that. Hasim's like, nah, man, that ain't where I come from. I come from, we fight, we make money, we go home. You know what I mean? So I dig that about him. He didn't let go of, I'm a fighter. You know what I mean? And that everybody else has let go of being a fighter and has come into the world of the everything else. You know?
My body said he's a runner, he's a track star.
Who said that?
Hasim.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch that part.